66 million years ago, the seas were ruled not by whales or dolphins, but by monsters far older, far stranger. These waters hid predators that defied imagination, and among them, one reigned supreme. From the shadows, a vast shape stirs. Muscles ripple beneath armored scales. A jaw longer than a man is tall, yawns wide, lined with teeth curved like daggers. With a single strike of its massive tail, the giant surges forward, faster than a shark, deadlier than any crocodile. This is Mosasaurus, 15 meters of pure, unrelenting power. A creature born of land, evolved for the oceans, a predator whose shadow stretched across entire ecosystems. The seas of the Late Cretaceous were warm and shallow, stretching across what is now Europe, North America, and parts of Africa. Coral reefs exploded with color. Ammonites drifted like living galaxies, and schools of fish shimmered silver in the sunlight. Sharks prowled these waters, while long-necked plesiosaurs glided gracefully, their serpentine forms almost hypnotic. But none of them were the rulers of this watery world. Mosasaurus moved with lethal elegance. Its four paddle-like limbs cut through the water as its powerful tail propelled it forward with breathtaking speed. Every ripple of its scales sent warnings to the creatures below. The apex predator had arrived. With a double-hinged jaw and backward-curved teeth, nothing could escape once bitten. Lungs, not gills, required it to surface for air, yet the depths became its domain, a theater for deadly precision. No prey was too large. Giant turtles glided through the water, oblivious to the shadow creeping beneath them. Ammonites drifted, spinning slowly as Mosasaurus approached, yet even these, seemingly invincible creatures, were vulnerable. Plesiosaurs, with their long, elegant necks, were dragged into the depths, their graceful forms meeting the crushing embrace of the reptile. Even rival mosasaurs could not challenge its dominion. The predator's senses were extraordinary. Eyes, adapted for the dim light of the ocean depths, could spot subtle movements. Every flick of its tail, every ripple along its scales, was a combination of stealth and raw power. Prey detection, stalking and attack were honed through millions of years of evolution. Speed and timing were key. The slightest hesitation could mean life or death. Yet even the king faced rivals. Cretoxyrhina, the so-called Ginsu shark, prowled the same waters. With bladed teeth and 6 meters of muscle, this predator was formidable. When Mosasaurus and Cretoxyrhina met, the ocean shook. Tails lashed, fins collided, jaws clamped and disengaged. These titans clashed in battles of strength, speed, and cunning, with the sea itself as their arena. The hunting techniques of Mosasaurus were extraordinary. It could ambush from below using shadows and currents to conceal its approach. A tail flick sent prey tumbling, jaws snapped shut with bone-crushing force, and the victim had little chance to escape. Giant turtles were split in two, ammonites crushed in a vise of muscle, sharks wounded or driven off into the darkness. Every strike was efficient, ensuring that nothing went to waste. Life in the Cretaceous oceans was a ballet of predator and prey. Every interaction shaped the ecosystem. Schools of fish scattered, ammonites spiraled in panic, and marine reptiles adapted to survive under the constant threat of the ocean's deadliest predator. Evolution itself was on display, an endless arms race between predator and prey. Territorial disputes were common. Other mosasaurs challenged Mosasaurus, and confrontations erupted. Coils wrapped around rivals, jaws clamped, muscles strained, and the sea roared with violence. Each battle tested strength, intelligence, and agility. The victor maintained control of prime hunting grounds, ensuring continued dominance. For millions of years, Mosasaurus ruled these oceans. Its reign influenced not only prey populations, but the evolution of marine ecosystems. Species evolved thicker shells, faster swimming, and better camouflage to survive, while Mosasaurus adapted in turn, reinforcing its position at the top. Its anatomy was a masterpiece of evolution. Flexible jaws, reinforced skulls, and a tail, packed with muscle, created a predator capable of unparalleled force. Each movement, each calculated strike, demonstrated its mastery of the ocean environment. Intelligence and instinct combined to create a predator that was both ghost and terror, But even the mightiest rulers could not escape fate. As the Cretaceous drew to a close, seas changed. Water levels shifted, climates cooled, and prey became scarcer. Mosasaurus faced challenges no strength or speed could overcome. The once dominant predator eventually disappeared, leaving fossils that tell the story of its reign. Today, these fossils, teeth, jaws, and vertebrae, remind us of a predator, unlike any other. They speak to the artistry of evolution and the immense power that life can produce. Mosasaurus remains a symbol of the ocean's ancient mysteries, a predator whose shadow lingers, inspiring awe and respect. Even now, when we peer into the depths, we remember life adapts, thrives, and evolves. Predators fall, new species rise, but the oceans retain their secrets. Mosasaurus, the true sea monster of the Cretaceous, continues to captivate our imagination and remind us of a world where monsters ruled beneath the waves.